Welcome everybody to episode 36 of my speed build series. In today's video we are building a camping ground, which is like from the lot type that I chose in the beginning, a base camp, so all of the tourists are going to spawn on this lot. At least I think that's how it works. Yeah, so for this campground I wanted it to be like located in a little bit of a forest, and I didn't plant any trees when altering the map, which I did before I even started building. So like, I think I said this before, but this is like an altered Sunset Valley map. So yeah, I didn't place any trees because I wasn't sure where I wanted like a forest or something. So yeah, I had to do this individually, and I also placed down some rocks, which are CC rocks. I think I got them. I think those are 4:3 conversions. Yeah, so I placed down a little forest. This is like located next to the quote-unquote swamp, which isn't a swamp yet because I didn't place down any plants there as well, but it's where like the tiny like the Nordic tiny houses are located, and I thought it would be kind of fitting to put like a little forest here as well in that area. Yeah, so for this camping ground I placed down, well, at first I placed down one building, which is a little kitchen. Basically, you can't really put any stoves on community lots, so it doesn't have any. It just has pizza ovens and I think some grills later on. Well, one grill, I think. Yeah, but it has like a sink and 2 fridges in this little kitchen area, and also has like 2 showers in the back. It has 3 for now, but I think I'm going to delete one of them later on. Yeah, so if your Sims aren't comfortable with showering in public, might be a problem. But yeah, I don't know why I chose to do this. I just thought it looked kind of naturey. Yeah, so for sleeping, yeah, there you can see me like adding only 2 showers. For like sleeping area wise, the sleeping options on this lot are just tents basically. But I didn't only get the World Adventure tents. I also got some, I don't know, are those like CC tents or did they come with packs? I'm not quite sure, but I put a lot of different tent sizes. Yeah, you'll see that later on. Yeah, so as you can see, this kitchen is pretty plain. I also kept it in my usual black kitchen thingy, which I put in the same, which I put in all of the Nordic houses, basically, in the tiny houses, just so that kind of matches from the outside. Yeah, put some roof decorations, some solar panels, which are kind of unnecessary. I mean, I was about to say there aren't any electric devices, but there's like these lamps, and the fridges also need electricity, so it does make sense. Yeah, I also had to put like this World Adventures map in here, but you can only use it for like the social stuff, like the jog exploration stuff, which I've never used, like I've never played with that, so I have no idea. But yeah, it spawned automatically, and it spawned back in the back again because I had to change the lot type in order to place down the tents, because I had to move in a person and the person had to open all of the tents, because otherwise it would have been only the rolled up tent in like the tent case. Yeah, so I placed down 3 individual like tent spaces basically, and I put down some seating in all of these, like some seating options for eating, and yeah, some additional chairs, like the usual camping chairs. And yeah, I put down some lights as well. I put these like string lights. I feel like in like in the last few builds of mine, I've put them in every build. Oops, happens. Yeah, but I thought they would look really nice at night, and yeah, that kind of a pain to place because you can't really see where you're putting them. And I also you can't really see these boxes basically later on. You only see them when you have the debug open. So in order to place them down, you have to what do you call this? You have to put in the cheat code testing cheats enabled true, and then also by debug on, and then you have like access to some additional stuff. And yeah, that's where like the bugs and stuff are located as well. And when you close the debug, again, like you won't see those boxes because they are really annoying to see. But I wanted to have some like butterflies and beetles and all of that stuff spawn here. Yeah, as you can see, I'm creating like different areas with these tents, and I also put them in like circles, so all of them have like something in the middle. For instance, like a fire pit or like seating. Yeah, basically only those 2 options, but it's okay. And yeah, they're like on different levels of the ground. the camping ground, because for some reason I chose a lot. Well, I placed down this lot specifically for this, and I chose a lot, or like a location for the lot, which is kind of on a cliff. So yeah, that was maybe not the smartest thing ever, but okay. Yeah, as you can see, there's like a little fire pit in here, and I put down some gravel underneath the fire pit and the food options basically. And then I also put down additional seating here, and I know these chairs clip into the table a little bit. It's really annoying. I don't know why, because it's like literally they belong to this table. Like it's a set that I got. I think it's CC. Yeah. But yeah, this is where I put like a little additional grill, and I also placed down some rocks everywhere basically for landscaping purposes, and these bushes which I use in a lot of my builds as well. And yeah, if you're wondering why the lighting sucks again, it's because I chose to build at dawn, at dusk basically, because I thought the background would look prettier that way, but I didn't really consider that the entire thing would be kind of badly lit. But anyways, and also if you're wondering, there are no toilets so far. Yeah, I only noticed that in the end of the build, and I do add a little house with 2 separate toilet stalls and additional sinks as well. In the end, I have no idea how I forgot to include that, but yeah. Yeah, as you can see now, I'm just doing some landscaping. And I also play tested this little camping ground, and it works, and the tourists are spawning here as well. And I think there's everything you need. Like it has toilets, it has food options, it has sleeping options. There's trash cans and stuff. So I think it should be fully functional. Yeah, I also added some of these little flags for decoration purposes. And then I added 3 pizza ovens, which might be a little bit of an overkill, but I thought it would look really good if like I put the 3 of them in a half circle. And I'm going to add some stones later on as well. And I think it looks really good. It looks really good in the end. I was convinced that it was like a debug item for fireflies, or like glowing. No, they're called fireflies, right? Glowing bugs? No, they're fireflies. But I couldn't find it, unfortunately, which was really sad, because I already saw this in my mind. I already had like a vision of these screenshots with like the little fireflies, but it's alright. And I think the view is actually really, really great over the city. Yeah, this is me adding the little toilet stalls, which I forgot. That's why they're kind of placed awkwardly in the back, but I think that's fine for like toilets. And yeah, they're also like in the standard design basically of like just black items, and yeah. They both have an individual sink as well. And I also, which is something that I feel like when creating toilet stalls, like in real life, a lot of people don't anticipate, is that I put additional shelves in there, because it's so annoying if you're wanting to get changed and you have nowhere to put your clothes, like the clothes that you're changing into. Yeah, so I put in some shelves as well, because like realistically you would probably get changed either in your tent or in these stalls. Oh, and also put soap, which I didn't do in the kitchen, but yeah, the kitchen is basically just for washing your dishes. So I think that's fine as well. And that is this speed build done. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.